Throughout history, diverse ethnic groups have harmoniously coexisted on Earth, giving rise to unique societies in their respective regions. Virtually all these societies boast distinctive cultures, traditions, and ways of life that set them apart. Among these communities, the Roma, also known as Gypsies, stand out. Across centuries, they have woven their story into the fabric of existence, with each chapter unfolding across different nations. In Turkey, approximately 2 million individuals belong to the Roma community, with the majority tracing their roots back to the Balkans. The origin of the Roma can be traced to northern India, crafting a rich narrative that spans centuries. Welcome to the Fascinating Traditions channel. Here, we unravel fascinating secrets and explore the incredible world around us. Don't miss out on the discoveries. Subscribe now, activate notifications, and embark on this knowledge adventure with us. The people currently identified as Roma or Gypsies have their roots in India. However, they strongly dislike the term a gypsy, especially in the United Kingdom, as it is considered derogatory. The preferred designation is a Roma, and the community resents being called gypsies. Historically, these individuals migrated in groups from the territories of India, Afghanistan, and Pakistan around 420 AD, venturing westward. Mainly, countries such as England, Greece, Bulgaria, Romania, and Turkey have been their main settlements. Currently, their global population is estimated to be around 10 million. The migration of the Roma from India in the 4th century AD has generated various theories, including the possibility of being enslaved by Western rulers or serving as mercenaries in wars. Despite their diverse locations, the Roma maintain a consistent lifestyle and culture, engaging in activities such as fortune-telling, music, blacksmithing, and livestock breeding. Both men and women share a strong connection to music and dance. However, they face widespread marginalization, encountering social resistance and maintaining a reserved attitude towards them. This social exclusion is partly due to their limited socialization within the broader community, the withdrawal of children from school at an early age, and the preference for marrying within their own community, leading to the establishment of specific neighborhoods and districts. In Bulgaria, the Roma community lives in isolation, leading to a somewhat distant relationship with the general population. This separation is evident in bride markets, the main focus of discussion. The largest Roma neighborhood in Sofia is mentioned, where the community, perceived as friendly, is often associated with a negative image due to unauthorized housing construction and a tense relationship with Bulgarians. The reputation of not paying for anything further contributes to tensions between the two groups, shaping their interactions in the country. The Roma people in Bulgaria tend to avoid employment, choosing instead to occupy vacant land and transform it into Roma neighborhoods that separate them from the broader society. Bulgarians are less concerned about this isolation than about the alleged practices of the Roma living without paying bills, using essential resources illegally, and exploiting national resources. Bulgarians argue that the costs incurred by these activities affect their taxes, contributing to a cold attitude towards the Roma due to their perceived unregulated lifestyle and lack of respect for norms. Over time, Bulgaria experienced a decline in the Roma population as many migrated to various European countries through newly opened borders after joining the United Nations. Despite having Bulgarian identifications and voting rights, the Roma are accused of using these privileges to influence elections. It is noted that the preferred term for the community is a Romi instead of the Bulgarian word Tigani, or a gypsy. The Roma in Bulgaria, believed to have Indian origins, bring their traditions and musical talents to the country. Residing in makeshift neighborhoods in underdeveloped rural areas, lacking state investment, they face deteriorated infrastructure and below-average living conditions. Engaged in pig farming in aged structures with gardens, their challenging situation is reflected in their homes and lifestyle. Despite these difficulties, the Roma in Bulgaria have developed a unique annual tradition focused on their daughters, seen as an alternative for impoverished communities facing unemployment and a predominantly middle-class social backdrop. In the past, Anatolian culture involved the man's side providing a dowry for marriage, a practice seen in old Turkish films. This tradition faded in many countries, but the Roma in Bulgaria maintain a modified form. In contemporary Bulgaria, Roma families withdraw their daughters from school after primary education, preparing them for marriage and essentially selling them. This practice openly occurs in public markets, attracting participants from various parts of Bulgaria, where daughters are handed over to strangers for money. Despite its outdated and primitive nature, this tradition persists for the Kicha clan in Bulgaria, seen as an integral part of their culture by locals. Within this context, Roma families engage in markets to arrange marriages for their daughters. The decision involves not only the father's approval but also the preferences of the mother and daughter regarding the groom. According to the guide, the groom's side typically spends between 20,000 and 50,000 levs for an average bride, a significant amount in Bulgaria, where the cost of living is relatively low. The rarity of the blue-eye gene in Bulgaria contributes to the bride's price. Despite the unsettling practice of exchanging money for marriage, a distinctive aspect is that the bride and groom first meet at the market. This situation is further complicated by Roma families' reluctance to allow their daughters to socialize, believing it could lead to negative gossip and risks. Consequently, Roma girls often marry at an early age, around 13 or 14 years old, through these markets, aligning with the cultural values of the Roma community in Bulgaria and limiting their involvement in social life. It is important to note that the customs described among the Roma in Bulgaria, especially the bride markets, are not universally followed by all Roma in the country or globally. The specific tradition is maintained by a subgroup known as the Kicha Roma. When observing the bride market, it becomes apparent that both the groom's and bride's sides strive to present an appearance of wealth, with the groom's side often arriving in old model vehicles like Mercedes. Participants seek to display valuable items and engage in regional dances while attempting to socialize. The bride markets may resemble a unique festival for the Roma in Bulgaria, attracting considerable interest and participation even from those not necessarily seeking marriage. The overall atmosphere is characterized by smiling faces, with some people finding a partner on the spot. The general interest in these markets is evident from the crowded environment. For those curious about the specific locations in Bulgaria, these bride markets are established in Stara Zagora, and marriage markets open here at certain times of the year. Stara Zagora is one of the largest cities in Bulgaria, with a population of approximately 150,000 inhabitants. It is estimated that around 20,000 of this population are Roma. Therefore, the Roma are quite active in this city and can maintain their own culture in urban areas. For instance, this bride market is the only one in Europe, and since Bulgaria is a European country, it has the potential to have a significant impact on other European countries as well. For this reason, each year a large number of people from across Europe visit Stara Zagora to see the bride markets and contribute to the city's economy. The marriage dynamics among the Roma involve the bride's family seeking a wealthy groom, while the groom desires a young and beautiful bride. The criteria for this marriage are exclusively based on external beauty and wealth, resembling a mutually beneficial arrangement. Despite being from different tribes, the Roma can establish connections quickly. After agreeing at the marriage market, celebrations with dances and music, integral elements of Roma culture, take place at the girl's house, attended by the groom. Subsequently, they marry and establish a home. Despite facing stereotypes of not working or lacking education, the Roma preserve their culture, avoiding assimilation and maintaining their traditions. Preferring a life focused on daily enjoyment rather than accumulating wealth, they find happiness within. Roma neighborhoods worldwide offer a glimpse into their unique lifestyle. The video provides insights into the annual marriage markets organized by the Roma in Bulgaria, encouraging viewers to like and subscribe to the channel.